eToro Copytrading Basics.
Investing well is really a combination of saving and investing. The best way to build wealth is to save what you can and make that money grow for you by consistently adding to your investments. Everyone should do this, to whatever extent they can. However, in the context of copy trading, not everyone can add to all their copies every month. So one size does not fit all. Some PIs will add small amounts to their portfolio on a regular basis, perhaps monthly, and encourage their copiers to do the same. Copiers who cannot do so will fall more and more out of sync with their PI when the new PI funds are used to open new positions, add to existing ones, and so on. The copier who cannot add funds won't see the results of these new trades in their copy. Over time, the differences between what the PI owns and what the copier owns can become significant. Many copiers cannot or do not wish to regularly add funds. Happy to deposit more now, but doing so every month is a bit too much work for me. I'm copying a PI so that I don't have to make decisions. Man, you depositing every month is going to be a mess, especially if you are an elite PI with so many followers. Makes no sense at all, and not everyone can have savings every month, etc. I will need to stop copying you. With that kind of decision, eToro shouldn't allow elite PI constantly changing their own $. Some PIs also occasionally add large deposits of cash to their portfolio to be allocated to new positions. This is sometimes seen as putting pressure on copiers to do the same thing, to avoid large desynchronization. I don't have that money to add, Could you not add little by little? I've been copying for more than 1 year. Or, should I say, had been. Just closed my copy, cannot afford to add over 60% extra funds right now. In either case, a PI adding monthly or a big chunk as a one-off can cause a host of issues, resulting in the two portfolios looking vastly different and creating a large misalignment of priorities, where what is good for the PI may not necessarily be good for the copier. And this is not what you want when copy trading. Perfect synchronization may not be possible, but vast desync is something to avoid. You want what is good for the goose to be good for the gander. A further complication is that when copiers do add funds, this helps raise the PI salary, so it can give rise to an element of suspicion, as you may see in comments like these. I'm not saying it's the case here, but the more cynical view would be that adding those funds, and by extension encouraging copiers to add funds, will grow that AUM and hence PI earnings. Other PIs, and I include myself in this group, make a point of declaring that they will not regularly add funds, perhaps only as required by eToro to climb the PI ladder, and even then with minimal impact to copiers. This means that you can copy for a set amount and then do nothing, if that is all you can or want to do. You won't grow badly out of sync if you do not add funds, but ideally, investing should be a habit, a regular activity. Save and invest. It really is the way to success. Most copiers dislike being pressured into doing so. It is better the copiers understand the principle and know they're doing it for themselves, and years down the line will be very thankful they did so. So, before you start copying any PI, it's your responsibility to understand their approach to adding funds and whether it aligns with yours. Check their bio and pinned post. See if you can work it out by reading through their feed. And if in doubt, you can always ask them. This is one of the many factors to consider when selecting PIs to copy. Those are the basics. There's a little more to it than that. A more detailed video is available for those who copy me.